beautiful people. I'm Penelope.
And I'm Ryan, and this is the Accidental Overlander. Bam. Rocked it.
We've made it to the George Washington National Forest, and we found an awesome campsite to stay for the night. Yes!
Penelope is just helping out so much.
My camper backpack.
All right, so we got the tent set up. We are losing daylight fast, so I am going to try and set up the table real quick and our chairs, so these Penelope and I can start eating, and then we'll kind of work from there.
We're getting ready for the nighttime, so we gotta set up. After I get this stuff in my bag.
Yeah. Eating it anyway.
I thought mine was blue.
I could have bought that one, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That one was already in my car. Actually, these two were already in my car.
Yeah, your axe is in my backpack spot.
Did you want one too?
All right, we are losing daylight fast out here, so we're gonna wrap up this dinner and then probably head to bed pretty soon, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so it's the next day, and I'm gonna be the first one filming.
So we're gonna go walk to this campsite and see if we can climb up this mountain.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
This is going to be amazing. It's so big and it's gonna be beautiful.
You grab your binoculars.
That's what I'm doing. I didn't know her telling me. It's beautiful.
Actually, we actually made it to the very top.
Uh-huh.
At the beginning, there's like a very steep part, but then it keeps going up about a 5-minute walk, but it's not as steep once you get past the first 100 yards or so. But we actually made it to the very top. We got sunshine, which is nice because when I checked the weather, it was supposed to be kind of overcast all day. So that's good for the lake. This is a cool little hike. You can't really see the view from
Up at the very top.
yeah, because it's
So high and there's too many trees.
yeah. And then probably walk back to camp, see what Mom is doing.
You can also play when you film me and So I'm so glad we climbed the hill and we made it down safely. It was super scary, but we did it. Piper did the best, I
So
think.
we all have done a little bit more hiking after Penelope and I came back, and we've walked around and we've gathered a little bit of firewood. And now I think it is finally time to go and see what this lake is about.
Finally, first butterfly going on the
Just finishing up at the lake. now it is time to go back to the campsite and kind of start a late lunch, early dinner.
And guess what? We found deer.
Yeah, we did.
It was so cool. I just found this feather and it's so cool.
Right, we got all the wood processed. Now we can hang out for a minute before we get our fire started.
And I gotta get into camping clothes to get fire started.
Yeah, you can't have a campfire and not be in camping clothes. So she does have a point. We gotta get changed and then get the fire started.
We're gonna make cornbread.
This is 1 cup in here. Okay, let's check.
Oops.
It's okay, you're okay.
Crack the egg?
Yep, do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
I believe in you. Nice.
Am I doing good?
Yeah.
My gummy bear.
Well, it wasn't calling for rain, so naturally it has started raining. We got the awning up. We're gonna try to do kind of an easy dinner tonight, maybe just some corn on the cob, maybe even some cornbread in the fire, and then of course s'mores for dessert at some point, maybe. But yeah, hopefully this rain doesn't last too long. Just see what the weather wants to do, and then we'll still be able to eat a little bit. And then what we all came for is
S'mores.
right. So the rain may have taken a turn for the worst. Hopefully the tent's not destroyed. We don't know that yet. It has been out in the rain before and it did fine, so it should be okay. But everything's wet in there. That would that would be a go home early type deal. But this has been going on for about 20 minutes now. But you can't control the weather. We're gonna finish eating our cornbread and our corn, and then maybe hunker inside the tent and see, hopefully this blows over. It's still raining. It's been a couple hours, raining pretty hard. We made it to the tent. The tent is holding up well, but the tent is basically, I mean, it's on the higher ground, but it is pretty flooded over here. So there's about 2 inches of water. So even touching the floor, you're sitting on water. So if a hole pops this floor, we're pretty much done. Right now it's a little scary, and hopefully nothing goes wrong, because if it does, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get things in the car and get out of here in the rain. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. We can at least make it through the night in the tent, and worst comes to worst, get out of here tomorrow. But we will see what happens. Well, the rain stopped a little bit. Our tent didn't flood. It hasn't stopped raining though. But we are gonna try to sneak a couple s'mores in real quick before we go to bed. Got some thunder in the background right now. But sneak a couple s'mores in, go to bed, and hopefully the rain stops by tomorrow. We'll say it's still raining, but it's not pouring, which is making it nice. You wouldn't want to sit outside for too long, but it's going to make packing, as long as it stays like this, not impossible. The hardest part will be getting the tent together at the end, but at least that'll be the last part. I'm actually really impressed with the tent. I'll put the brand up right here because I can't really remember. I know it's an outdoor something, but I don't feel like walking over there. I'll do a video on it because it's been through 2 mega rainstorms so far, and it's been really good. There's a little puddle in it right now, but it's been raining for 15 hours. So eventually it's gonna get saturated, and we got it from like a BJ's or Sam's Club, so it's not like a hard tent to find, and it wasn't super expensive, and it was very easy to set up, and it has a lot of room, and also waterproof, which is always the one thing you're worried about when buying a tent that's not from a well-known brand. So I'll probably make a video on this tent soon. The little puddle in the corner doesn't really have me worried with the amount of rain we got last night. You remember we were sitting, essentially floating for a period of time. So that's good. But let's finish packing things up and try to get out of here.
Ooh, that scared me. Do you think I can slide it under and then tighten it? Yeah. We do work good together.
There's reasons why some are more and some are not.
Right.
All right, we are all packed up now. The rain might have messed up a little bit of our plans from last night and this morning, but I still think we had a really fun trip and learned not to forget our rain jackets ever again.
And it's very sad we have to leave, but it is what it is.
Like I said, if you have any questions, you can always ask them, and we will see you next time.